Hello, family. This is your bumper.
All right, no fooling around now on these videos. This has got to be serious stuff. All right, three things hit my top three list for this year. Here they are. Number one, actually, it's four, but the first one is the crowning jewel. The crown jewel of the whole thing, and I'm going to work backwards why it's the crown jewel. But the first one is my love affair with my wife. That's the crown jewel. I have fallen more in love. I've been more captivated, more drawn in, more absorbed by the love that I have for my wife over anything else. And I think it's because I've just really fallen in love with knowing more about her, just learning about her. So this year, I've been learning more and more about Ruth and why all of you love her so much. I have discovered some new things about Ruth this year that have been mind blowing, been phenomenal, that have made it just an incredible year for me. So that's the first. Now, what has added to those are probably three events. Number one has been the arrival of Kobe. The arrival of Kobe was so beautiful, so precious, and it's hard for me to talk about without getting a little emotional. But he is such a beautiful little boy, and oh, how Ruth and I love him. And when he is with us or around us, we just fall in love with Chad and Sarah. I mean, we just love them because they have been instrumental, and we have been instrumental in getting Kobe to this family. So what an accomplishment, what a victory that is, getting Kobe here, and to have Sarah go through that experience, and for her to be healthy and to be okay. That was a miracle also. The health of Sarah through that process, especially at the very end when he was coming into this world. Chad remained calm, Sarah was calm. Sarah made it to where that little boy could come in and come into a very, very relaxed and loving environment. So thankful for him and the love that he's brought to all of us and the joy he's brought. Can't spend long on these, so I gotta go quick. So the other one has been our mission calls. Ruth and I have been called to West Africa on a mission where we can be able to stay home, be working on building our home. We can be going to our grandkids' recitals and football games and soccer games and so on and so forth. So we can still be here, still be engaged with our family, and still be involved with the building of our home, and yet be on full-time missions. We love these missions. This mission is just unbelievable. And having Ruth as my companion, she has been phenomenal. She is the best, the best, number one missionary companion in all the world. Absolutely, bar none. If I, you just can't. I mean, I've been on a mission before, right? And we've all had companions. Some have been really good. Some have been not so good. She ranks higher than high. The best of the best of the best. I mean, she'd be the first pick on the missionary squad team. If you had to pick a companion, you'd go, I want her. And I got her. Unbelievable. Anyways, I was definitely smart when I said, honey, later on, after we get married and raise a family, later on we'll go on a mission. At that time, I was just trying to skirt around her leaving me then to go on a mission. So I had ulterior motives, where really I was brilliant because, dang it, if I would have lost her then to a mission, she might not. She might have still be on a mission now. I mean, that's the kind of girl she is, and that's the kind of a missionary she is. Anyways, what a phenomenal missionary companion she is to me. I love her. I love her. So, my mission, our mission, the mission. So grateful that I can be a companion with her serving on this beautiful, wonderful mission. All right, the last one is building our home. So that has been monumental. It has been wonderful. It's been a wonderful gift that we have given to each other. It was kind of an expensive gift, but we splurged in this last phase of our lives. We went all out. We said, okay, if we're going to give ourselves a gift, I want to give you this, honey. And she said, I want to give you this, honey. We did it for each other. She did it for me, and I did it for her. This is at a very important place for us to finish out the last of our lives and to finish raising our kids and our grandkids and our families to be, and to make more wonderful memories. This is a special home for us. And I'm so grateful to be serving with her, to be with her as an eternal mate, and to be with her as a companion in the building of this gift that we are giving each other. So we're calling it the gift. This is the gift that we're giving each other this year. It is going to be the gift that keeps on giving. That's it. I love you all.
So my person is right here, Christ. Because of him, I've been able to see this year that all relationships can be softened and solved through forgiveness. And I can always forgive because Christ forgave me first. So I'm always full of forgiveness. And it's the answer to every problem. We say love is, but you got to forgive first so you can have room to love. And I actually have a second person, and that's Bumpa, because he has shown me more in the flesh what Christ looks like, feels like, sounds like, acts like. This year's been a tricky one for me health-wise, and with my mom passing, and Bumpa has been there for me. He's been patient and gracious and caring and understanding, and just has really, really helped me feel my Savior more in my life. And so I couldn't have done this year without that. My place is up at our house. Doug and I like to go up there almost every day. And while we're there, we dream build and we look to the future, and it's become our little base for the hub of all of our ambitions and things that we're going to do in the next 30 years. And so we're building this house and making it be a gathering place for all of you grandkids and kids to come, because you're the most important things to us. And at that same base place, we can still do these kind of missions that we're doing. So we're actually being able to really fulfill all of our goals and dreams up there. And so we're really happy about that. And my thing is probably my raw food knowledge. Just having that knowledge of how to get back to health and have the energy and the clarity and the desire and passion that I needed to overcome some health issues this year. That knowledge is really guiding me through, and I'm so grateful that I had it. So anyway, that's my year.
All right, so for 2022, the person, place, and thing that had the biggest impact or most memorable, favorite things. So the person would have to be mi amor. It is better on the coast, it's somewhere beautiful. Life just keeps getting better with you. My love, you had me from hello. The moment I saw her, I'm gonna come back and marry that girl. I am always, every day, so grateful for my Lizzie. every day in my life is just more abundant because of her. My happies are more happy, my pain is more pain, my sweet is more sweet. Everything is better because of her. She is the goddess to my God. She's my everything. And she's always going to be my number one person. The favorite thing of 2022 would have to be this. My Kobe Nanaka Mobile, the Bronco. What it represents, to who it represents, the hard work, the struggle, the effort, and the look on my Looster's face when she got the dream car of her dreams. This car meant so much to me to give to her that it was my favorite thing of 2022, favorite moment. I have dreamed about that moment since I was 16. And I promised I would give my daughter, my sons, something that I didn't have when I felt it was taken away. And to watch on her face the moment was super captivating. And I feel bad for my boys because I'm not sad about myself, because I learned how to go get this for my daughters, and I'm going to teach my boys how to go get it too for their daughters, so they're going to have to go work for their cars. So I'm fine with my experience because it was allowed me to give you this Bronco, my baby girl. So here's to the Kobe Nanaka Mobile. The Bronco is the thing of 2022. And the ups and downs that 2022 brought me. The highs, the lows, with the people I love, with the things I love. Letting go of houses, letting go of best friends. Lost my dog. And a lot of places things happened this year to reflect on. So the place that was most impactful was my heart. Inside my own heart, I found peace without having to be anything. I've reconnected with my spirit. I lost sight of who I was for a while. I got caught up in the rat race, and I found joy in being me in my own heart while I connected to spirit and connected to my Father in heaven. So my heart is the place. 2022 was the year that I reconnected with my Father in heaven, my spirit, my soul, and that place is sacred to me. So there you have it.
I don't know how people video themselves on Instagram. This is painful, but I'll do anything for Lily, and I'm grateful she's willing to do this. So, a person, place, and thing. And I'm dressed up because I'm waiting on Brandon as we are getting ready to go to a black tie affair. So I promise this isn't on purpose. Anyways, so first of all, let's start with a place. I think the place I was most grateful for this year was Malta with Lily. For so many reasons, I got to watch Lily in a whole different light. So grateful she's my daughter. I am 100% certain that God got us mixed up and that she's for sure supposed to be the mom. But I learned a lot about gratitude. I learned a lot about Lily there. I learned a lot about myself and my level of commitment to hard things and good hard things. Sometimes hard things aren't always good, but at least I learned about how God can help you push through hard things when it's for a good cause. So that was the place. The thing I'm grateful for is moving, which I actually really, really hate. And moving this year reminded me how much I hate it. But I've decided that the way God does lessons is he gives you the same lesson over and over again until you are truly grateful and you're able to graduate from that lesson. So if I just start saying, I'm grateful for moving, then I know eventually my heart will change and I will be grateful for it, and I'll be able to transition quicker and move through it faster. And I am grateful to do new things. I'm grateful to change and grow and do more hard things. A person I'm grateful for. I'm always grateful for lots of people, but every year I'm reminded of how grateful I am for my husband. Doug and Ruth, you did a fabulous job raising an incredible son who is now an incredible husband and a father and a helpmeet and a provider, and the list is endless. But baby, I'm really grateful for you. I'm grateful that while I was in Malta, you met me on so many levels, told me to go get my hotel when I needed to hear that, told me that this was good for me when I needed to hear that, and everything was so perfectly timed. And in the moment I needed a blessing, you knew that too. And I'm grateful for every year that I get to learn more about you and me and us and our family. And I'm grateful for eternity with the Holmeses and with you. But Doug and Ruth, thank you for providing such an incredible family to be a part of. I think every year I'm married longer and I see other dynamics and other in-laws, I'm reminded of how incredibly lucky I am to be a part of such a perfect in-law family. Anyways, I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Lily, I love you.
Okay, so I've had a lot of favorite people this year. This year's been a really awesome year for me. I have a really awesome friend group, and I'm thankful for each of my friends in different ways. I'm especially thankful for my Heffy friend group. They've been awesome. I'm thankful for them. I'm thankful for my current friend group that I have at home in Draper. They have been amazing people in my life. I really don't know what I'd do without any of them. And I'm thankful for my cousin Grace. We've gotten really close this year, and she's helped me through a lot of trials and hardships that I've had this year, and she's just been such a great supporter. And I'm also really thankful for my mom and dad, and really what amazing people they are. I think sometimes I take for granted for of how amazing they are, and I literally don't know if I could survive without them. Clarification, I wouldn't survive without them, and I'm so thankful. I've had really cool experiences with each of my families this year. I got to go to Malta with my mom, and that was a super awesome experience for me. I've been able to grow and learn and gain so much knowledge from my dad this year, especially with earning my car. And I've just had fun memories and fun things with the kids. I'm thankful that I'm their big sister because I really don't know what I'd do without them. So yeah, I'm really thankful for all those people in my life. And I'm thankful obviously for all of you guys, but those are just people that really magnified to it this year. And then my favorite thing, I mean, this isn't very hard. It'd probably be my car. I'm so thankful for that. My car is a lifesaver. I practically live in it, and I'm so grateful for my car. I am also, okay, let's see, my place, it would have to either be Malta in Italy, the things that I learned there, I will never learn anywhere else. I am really so thankful for all the experiences and the people and everything I met in Malta. It really was so awesome. It was such an amazing place. And it was beautiful. And another place would have to be C-Tech. For those who don't know, it's my cosmetology school. I am so thankful for my teachers and everything I'm learning there. It is absolutely phenomenal, and I wouldn't trade the world for it. So, yeah.
A person that I'm grateful for is my dad. That he's taken me on trips and shown me a lot of things and talked to me about businesses and how to communicate and be a better man. And a place that I'm grateful for is, I'm grateful for two places, is that one is London, that it was amazing. It was probably a really cool, cool experience, and definitely want to do it again. And another place is a ski resort, and when you're just up the mountain and nothing else matters, that's also another place that's I'm grateful for. And the thing that I'm grateful for is snow, that it is the funnest part of the season, and yeah.
The person I am thankful for this year is my beam coach. She has helped me in all my events, so when I go to competitions, I can get a 9 and above. The place I am thankful for this year is when we went to Park City with on the girls' weekend. It was super fun, and I love that when we do it all year. And it just is a fun time to relax and have fun with no boys. And then the thing I'm thankful for is my scriptures that I got a year ago, and they help me relax and find peace when life's hard.
My favorite person is my dad, and he showed me a lot of cool things, like going to a football game, and he buys me lots of Jordan, and that's my other favorite person is my mom. She really takes care of me, and my other favorite person is my sister Daisy.
Okay, this is getting cut.
Did you actually get it?
No, I'm rolling. Keep going.
My favorite person is sister is Daisy because when I get her, she always lets me sit in her lap and let me feel better. And what was that next one?
Your other favorite person is Lily.
No, what's the next one?
Favorite thing?
My favorite thing is going to being with my. My favorite thing is football and basketball. And what next?
Your favorite place.
My favorite place is Arkansas because it has a lot of mining, so I can get giant crystals there. And goodbye.
Rude.
Okay, something that has been impactful for me this last year and helped me out a lot, is we have been a lot more consistent with doing scripture study and family prayer every day. Obviously, we mess up and don't do it, but it's brought a lot closer connection of our family. I can see it in our kids. I mean, Trey and all of them, you know, their prayers are just so awesome now. They talk to Heavenly Father like a friend. So, yeah, that's something obviously everyone does, but we put a big emphasis on it, and it's been very, very wonderful for our family and everything. So, yeah, it's been great. Prayer and scripture study consistently has made a big impact on our family this year.
A couple of the things that I'm super grateful for over this last year was our boat. Never did I think a thing could be so meaningful, but this year getting our boat was really special. There were so many joyous and unforgettable memories that were made, and we were able to strengthen a lot of friendships, and we had a lot of fun with our kids out on the lake. Also, being out on the lake is so peaceful and freeing, so I'm really excited for many more years out on the lake with friends and family. And then the other thing that had a huge impact on me was the temple. Bringing Maylee and Max with us for the first time was truly one of my most special memories. The spirit that we felt was so strong, and the amazement and wonder of Maylee and Max, it was just so special and so cute. And I'm really excited to continue going with them and feeling those feelings often and being able to create more special memories together. The place that I'm super grateful for this last year was Priest Lake. I think there could be a lot of places that could be like this, but for me, over the last few years of going to Priest Lake, I'm just grateful for the peace and the rejuvenation that I get while I'm there. Being disconnected and in nature is really such a powerful thing, and the quietness I feel while I'm there helps me to be able to look at life and things a little differently. I'm super grateful for the time spent with my family and friends there, building relationships. It's definitely something I will cherish forever. The person that has made the biggest impact on me over this last year was little Kobe. The love that one feels for your own kids is undescribable, but the love that one feels for a sibling's kids has been such a huge testimony builder for me of eternal families. While I was in the thick of having my own kids, I didn't really get the chance to feel the way that I've felt since Kobe was born, and I'm so grateful for that. My heart has grown so much since he was born. My love for Chad and Sarah, and my love for all of my nieces and nephews on both sides, as well as all of my family members in general, has really grown. It's really hard to put into words, but it has made my love grow so much, and I feel such a strong pull to love and to be there for all of these little and not so little people. I truly love each and every one of them so much. Lily, Elijah, Daisy, Mo, Kobe, Ada, Stetson, and Brigham. It's pretty crazy what one little person can do to one's heart, and family relationships mean so much to me. And over this past year, this has been made so apparent to me. And I'm truly grateful for family.
Okay, a person who has impacted me this year is probably my mom and my dad, because they've helped me with all my dance stuff. A thing is probably dance, because it's made me better, and I'm going to try out for drill. A place is going to South Dakota with my family, because we got to spend Thanksgiving break with them, and I got to hang out with my cousins and my grandparents.
A person that I love this year is Dax, because he's Dax. And a place that I love this year is just coming here, because I get to be with all my family. And then a thing that I love this year is probably basketball, because it's basketball.
A person that changed my life this year is my dad, when he helps me about everything. And a place that I went was South Dakota, and I got to see all my cousins, and that was cool. And a thing that I did this year was coming to Bear Lake and swimming with my cousins.
I love Lily and Daisy. I love Bear Lake.
Why do you love Bear Lake?
Because it has a pool.
Oh.
I love my nail makeup kit.
Why do you love it?
Because it was the present little kids' day.
In person, I mean, obviously it's Kobe. He came into our lives this year in May and changed everything. Everyone that has a kid knows what I'm talking about, but he really is the most special little guy, and he's made life just so much better, and I'm such a happier guy because of it. Being a dad is the coolest thing I've ever done, hands down, and just look at that little guy. He just makes life so much fun. That's one thing I didn't expect, is how fun life would be with him. He just loves playing, loves laughing and tickling, and I had the funnest time playing with him. So he's definitely the most special person in my life, along with my beautiful wife, Sarah.
Then for place, it's going to be Birch Creek Service Ranch. I know talked about this a lot, but this place is really magical. Every year I go, I feel like I'm renewed and get in touch with my true self again, and it's just so healing for my soul. And it was really cool this year having Max go. I think he was able to get a taste of that and know what I'm talking about. And yeah, it really does just make your life a lot better. It just gives you a better perspective on the world and kind of brings you closer to God's creations. And so yeah, it's definitely my pick for place for this year.
Then for my thing, it would be this robot vacuum. It is awesome. I mean, look at that thing. It just goes where it wants, picks up dirt. I don't need to tell it what to do. It's so nice having a clean house, tell you what.
definitely my favorite thing this year.
I would say the person, place, and thing that's made the biggest difference in my life this year has been Chad and Kobe, our home, and Rue. I'll count her as the thing. Chad has just been so awesome seeing him step into his new role as a father. Just seeing the bond that him and Kobe share and just being able to see those moments that they have together has been really special. Chad also works really hard and he makes a lot of sacrifices for our family, and he just strives to be the best husband and father and provide us with all that we need. And he's just been a great shoulder to lean on this year as we're both just going through this new parenthood experience, and I couldn't ask for anyone better by my side. Kobe is just the sweetest little boy, and he just always has a smile and a giggle, and he's just in such a good mood most of the time. It's been so fun to see him grow and learn new things every day and get a little bit more hair on top of his head every day. Our home has made a difference because, well, home, I kind of view it more as just, where family is, and just thinking of all the moments that I've shared with all of you and my family this year has just been really special. And I'm just grateful to be here with you guys and to have you all as family. And Rue has made such a big difference because she's so sweet and goofy and she always watches out for us and wants to make sure that we're okay and that we're happy, and she's really snuggly and she cares a lot about us, and it's been fun seeing her relationship with Kobe, and I just can't wait for them to be best friends. And yeah, that's my stuff.
All right, my person, place, and thing. Yes, I'm doing this on the toilet. Anyways, my thing would have to be journals or books of remembrance. This year, it's been very cool to look back and reread and remember certain things, specifically from as a childhood, things that Mom had written down and kept. Cool to look back on those, and then different voice recordings and journals from my mission, and then as well looking back and rereading things between Emily and I when we were dating, when we first met. It's cool to look back and reread and remember those things. So that would be my thing. My place would be my place of work. Over the past year, it's been very cool to have that little sacred place and be able to build relationships and friendships and be able to create there. And then my person would obviously have to be my wife. She's a rock star and a bad woman in the best way possible. She is amazing. Love you, baby.
Okay, my person, place, and thing this year would probably be Well, for my person, I think this is obvious, but it would definitely be Toby, just because I feel like, grew a lot this year together. We went through some hard things, and we also had some great times. So I'm just really grateful for him, and I love him, and there's no one else that I would rather do life with, and I'm just super grateful for him and everything that he does for me. Let's see. My favorite place that I went this year I feel spoiled because I got to go a lot of places this year, and I had a really awesome year, but it was really fun to go to Hawaii with my best friend, Anna. I have never been there before, so it was really fun to do a girls' trip, and I had a ton of fun. And then my favorite thing the best thing I think that happened to me this year was getting Rocky, because he has just made my life so much happier, and I love him to death. And yeah, I'm just really grateful for this whole year, how everything has gone. It's been really a great year, and I think that me and Toby really grew a lot together. But anyway, I'm just grateful for this year, and I love each and every one of you, and I am super glad and proud to call all of you guys my family.
My favorite person this year was my husband.
And my favorite person this year was obviously my wife. Getting to move to a new place with her and be able to learn how to do life together.
Our favorite place this year was going to Island Park with everyone. And one of our favorite parts of the trip was being able to go horseback riding up in the mountains.
And our favorite thing was finishing off the summer and taking the 25-hour drive home from Texas that just turned into High School Musical karaoke.